Yeah. You like that idea?
That's a great idea, Eddie.
Okay.
There's a reason we keep you around.
Let's do it. It's because I'm old and I can relate to old dogs.
Old and wise.
Old and wise. Hey,
Old
you know what?
Wise.
We went live about 30 seconds ago. So we're just chatting to each other.
That's perfect. That is perfect. That's exactly what people want, is to listen to chat to each other.
I don't know if anybody is on here yet or anything, but Carolyn is.
Oh, of course she is. Hey, Carolyn. I think we're warm now.
We're trying to stay warm. Actually, it's gonna thaw out tomorrow, right? It's gonna get up to 35 degrees. What was that?
I messed it up.
Oh, okay.
It's just typical. I'm just messing things up. You know how Crystal messed it up last week? That's what I did just now.
You look like a warm tone and I look like a cold gray tone. Wait a minute. Hey, wait. This guy.
Talk about a warm tone.
Whoops.
Why'd you take him out?
Just deleted him. Dad, I was going to ask you. You're here all by yourself. I thought I'd just put you front and center. What are you going to say?
Front and center.
Do you want to build a snowman, Eddie? I had to come home. The sun was shining. I had to come home and save the snowman.
Well, how's that song go?
Do you want to build a snowman? We could dance around the hall, I think, something like that. You know, I had to come home and take care of some of the animals, and sure enough, the snowman was starting to melt just a little bit. Not much, but there's a little puddle there.
Yeah. Well, how many times have you watched that show?
Oh, with 4 girls, I think I'm pushing about 4,000 times.
And you haven't memorized the song yet?
There's a part of me that probably if I fell asleep, I could sing it in my sleep. But, maybe I got stage fright. I don't know.
Well, hey, I didn't think you were going to join us. I know I sent the link to everything, but thanks for being here.
Hey, I decided I'd hop on. Why not? I mean, Mitch isn't the only one that gets to hang out in the snow, right?
That's right. I've got short sleeves on, though, and I'm staying inside. I'm not building a snowman. Alfred is older, and he's not into that anymore.
Well, I got 4 little girls, and it was all about Frozen. That's for sure.
Allie,
I'm sure you built one too, Allie, right?
I do. Yeah, we're into Frozen, but she also doesn't like to be cold, so give or take.
Hey, that's why the snowman's so small. It took about 4 months.
Yeah, igloos were the big ordeal at my house, is building igloos. So Dustin built multiple igloos around the yard. So
yeah. So hey, I've got a little update for you on the. So the roads are starting to clear. So I do think FedEx will be there tomorrow to get everything picked up. So we should be seeing everything get out of here tomorrow. We only had like 20 some odd pallets full of internet orders to go out.
That's it.
That's it. So a full semi load.
Is there anything left in the warehouse?
Oh yeah, we got plenty left in the warehouse, Eddie. So, it's one of those things, guys. We really do appreciate your loyalty. There's just some things we can't control, and Mother Nature's won't. I think we've all learned that lesson this week.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So, but I know I recorded my Thank You Thursday, so I won't do it live. But I thought this was as good a time as ever to make sure people are taking care of their pets. We had some chickens and stuff like that we had to take care of, and I had to come home and make sure they were all nice and warm and cozy inside the garage. And we put chickens inside the garage, and the hunting dog slept inside. So it was kind of a little bit of the Wild West out here for sure.
Absolutely.
Did you put your chickens in the tent? I saw people putting tents in the garage and putting the chickens in the tents.
I didn't put them in the tent, but I can show you guys if you want to see the chickens in the garage. I made a playpen. It was it's pretty ingenious. Don't mind the garage. It's a little dirty, but you know, we use this thing. Hang on, let me turn on the light. So we use this thing, you know, that everybody's got sitting in the garage. It's here. What does it look like? A treadmill, basically?
Yeah.
We kind of use the treadmill. And then I just kind of made a playpen for the chickens here.
So are the chickens on the treadmill?
No. I folded the treadmill up, but I used it as one side of the basically one side of the playpen for the chickens. I just unrolled the old chicken coop wire, and that was one night when it was about, I don't know, what, 10 degrees outside?
-10?
So, no, we didn't get quite to -10. I did it before it got to -10, and I had to put them in. So, but all the more important reason is to make sure you're taking care of your animals, feeding them good. These guys are the Milestone layer formula, the chicken feed.
Yes.
It's great. Now I don't have to hunt for eggs. I just come out to the garage and pick them up.
That's awesome. You should just put them in your house. Maybe they'll put them in your fridge for you.
They might mess up the couch.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's really important. That was a great lesson going into that is, you know, having your animals prepared, not just your food supply prepared, but also just have your animals in great condition and great health to be able to make it through these storms, you know, making sure that they're ready and prepared for just about anything in Texas and Oklahoma and the southern states. But
you know, I was talking about that with some friends of ours. You know, Abby, we've been kind of feeding her a little extra these cold months. And, you know, animals do that in the wild. You know, bears put on weight for the winter so that they can make it through. And, you know, I'm probably putting on a little myself to stay warm, right? And I think that's
a great excuse, Eddie.
I've got 100 of them.
Yeah. You filmed too many man versus dog food all in a row, huh?
Yeah.
Right. I don't want Abby to feel bad about putting on weight, so I'm helping her. I'm doing it with her.
There you go.
Port weight. There you go. What about our customers? What's the temperature like where you guys are? We want to know.
Oh man.
Oh.
I bet the ones in Florida are just laughing at us right now.
They are.
But probably they're laughing at us, and then there's probably some that are up north that are laughing at us as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
My family thought it was quite funny, but I also then, you know, they come and visit in the summer, and I laugh at them. So when it's 110, they can't handle it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We're not used to the cold weather, so driving, all that stuff is like, it's crazy out there, you know, and I know that, and our, you know, we're just not prepared for it, not with salt on the roads or anything like that. But you're right. You know, come down here when it's over 100 degrees for 10 days in a row and see if you can hang.
Yeah.
Brian says that they have warm hearts there in the bluegrass state, so they don't get cold. Hey, Eddie, cut me out for a minute. I think I have a special guest that wanted to come in and visit. If you'll just pause my video for a second.
All right. She's out.
Oh, man, Allie's camera shy. Mark that down as the first time.
She's going to bring on a special guest, I think, like a puppet.
Uh-oh. A special guest, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did I ruin the show? Did I hop in?
No. Oh. You can't ruin this show, Chad. You're thinking we had a plan. Well, no, we're just having fun and trying to stay warm.
I did my dogs, I boosted them up. I put the grain-free salmon, and I added the beef collagen for this winter storm, and that's really good because it's good for the coats and it's good for the joints. Everybody knows when a storm comes through. I've got some older animals. The joints get a little creaky, right? And that beef collagen is just great for the joints.
Yeah. Hey,
gets a little extra, puts a little extra fuel in that motor to burn a little hotter, right?
Absolutely. Hey, I got a question. Do we have how much hip and joint do we have? We got a lot of it?
Yeah, we should have plenty of the hip and joint. Why?
Well, I'm kind of old, and I was kind of wondering, maybe we could have a little sale up for the weekend. Give our viewers a little hip and joint bonus.
Oh man, Eddie, just because you went to Woodstock, come on now.
Hey, hang on just a second. We've got a special guest here, and I'm going to make her solo.
Solo.
Oh man,
look at that.
Just for you, Brian. She just woke up. She was telling me that she thinks hip and joints a good idea. She was saying that all these older dogs are struggling just like Eddie is in the cold, huh? Yeah.
Oh man, she didn't know what to think.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she's ready to take over sales, huh?
Are you selling dog food? Are you ready?
Hey, look at that. We got the same hairstyle.
Look at that glare, Gracie J. That glare. This is my secretary, in case you guys were wondering. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But no, Eddie, what you were talking about, just the kind of getting sore in the winter, that is so true. And the glucosamine and chondroitin is a great way. And also, what's really awesome about our hip and joint is that it's not just glucosamine and chondroitin. It has CBD in it as well.
Or hemp.
Yes, or hemp.
Yes.
What side of the line you're on.
Depends on what format you're on. Yeah, that's right.
Depends on who your credit card authorization company is.
Hey, you're going to have to select, our potential suitors here. We're getting some offers.
Oh. I don't know if anybody has met her dad, but he's
Eddie, we can't be doing this, man. That goes against the family guidelines right there. Can't be auctioning off babies.
We're not auctioning off. We're prearranging marriages. Just make sure.
Trying to give her away. He didn't even want anything for it.
Oh man. Well, hey guys, I gotta hop and take care of some stuff, but enjoy my Thank You Thursday video.
All right, we'll do it.
Bye, Chad.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Thanks for giving us the update.
Bye, Gracie. Bye, Eddie.
Bye. Hey, that was fun.
That was so fun.
I basically asked him for permission. I was trying to see how much hip and joint we have. So
that was sneaky. So let's do it.
Yeah, we need to do that now. He was talking about, what he's adding as far as customizing his kibble right now with some the bone broth and that kind of thing. Beef collagen, and why that's good for hey, look at that. That is a great idea.
Yeah. Man versus dog. Should we give her a bite and see what happens?
No. No, we do not. She doesn't need any help. She's fully mobile.
CBD, maybe she'll sleep all night, right? I mean, maybe she'll sleep all night with it.
All right. So let's come up with something here, Allie, on the fly.
Yeah.
We're going to do some hip and joint.
Eddie Hurts 50.
Eddie Hurts 50.
That's coupon code right there. Eddie Hurts 50, 50% off Dr. Wear's Limit 2.
Monster. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to do that.
You're gonna make it.
Huh?
It'll be live. It'll be online after this show, so it'll be 50% off Dr. Verware's Hip and Joint. Limit 2 bags per customer. And what's really awesome about our Dr. Verware supplements that I don't think we talk about enough is so many of us, give our dogs different supplements, medications that are so hard and to get down into them, having to shove pills down their throats, things like that. But our supplements are actually on a freeze-dried, I'm by myself now, okay, are actually on a freeze-dried base. So they're super duper palatable. So as you can see, super palatable. But you just sprinkle it over the top of your dog's food. You can add a little bit of warm water and they're going to eat it. And not only are you going to see the benefits from the supplements, you'll also see the benefits of adding raw into the diet. So we have a lot of raw feeders that feed their dogs just straight raw, and then some supplement raw feeders. So this is a great way in adding raw into the diet about 3 times a week. You can actually see the benefits such as cleaner teeth, healthier digestive system, healthier gut. So this is a great way to do it. So it's shelf stable. You guys can just open these up and put them on your counter. And it's about 1 tablespoon per 25 pounds that you'll just put over the top of the food. So that is an awesome way to not only add raw into the diet, but also help with hip and joint. So this will be Eddie Hertz 50 for 50% off Dr. Verware's.
Hey, I'm still here. So I took the opportunity while you were talking, and you guys are better looking than I am. So I'll let you hold it up there for a minute while I set up this coupon. But they won't see me, they'll just hear me.
Yeah. Well, Connie, there is about 40 scoops in one of these. So if you're giving a 100-pound dog, I would definitely start with about 2 scoops and then build up from there. So I would start with 2 scoops. If you're seeing results, great. If you want to push it a little bit further, go on up to 3 and then possibly 4 scoops. But there are 40 scoops in a bag. It's a 10-ounce bag. And this is a great time to stock up too. These are also shelf stable for 18 months. So you can also pop them in your fridge or freezer and they'll last even longer. This one is a chicken base, but we have several Dr. Verware's options. We have a digestive, which is an elk base. We have a calming, which is just calming with the hemp. And then we have a heart strong as well with taurine to help those dogs that are maybe prone to DCM. So this one is a glucosamine and chondroitin subs with hemp oil. So it will do miracles on hip and joint. Excuse you. Eddie, do you have any jokes? I feel like we are just missing out without riddles here today.
I don't have any jokes.
You don't have, oh, okay.
You know what?
I don't have any jokes either. Do you have any jokes? Huh? No, she don't have any either.
I'll come back to that later. I've got jokes somewhere. Where's my joke book?
Oh, you have a joke book?
Yeah. Well, it's online, I saw someone, Brian had one earlier. On a cold day like this, do you know how Moses makes his tea?
He brews it.
Does anyone else have clean jokes that we can put up?
Clean.
Yeah, and there's also some advice. You were talking about stocking up. That's for days like this or for weeks like this when things are bad. Whenever we have a sale, that's a good time to stock up. Try to keep one in reserve all the time because you never know when weather's going to hit or something in the supply chain or whatever. There's tons of reasons why you need to just have some extra on hand. One of the things that we did at our house too was, we stocked up on water. We had probably 14 gallons, which isn't much, but it was enough because our water went out. And so we were able to do that. And good thinking. And we have sales all the time, right? How do you catch a unique dog? unique up on
it. That's great. Yeah, and the other thing about our food is it's actually we do not use any artificial preservatives in our food, but it is shelf stable for 12 months. So it can sit out on the shelf for 12 months. So that is a really great thing. It's always awesome to have an extra spare bag on hand. I have a lot of customers that have an emergency bag. So they just get a 5-pound bag as an emergency bag, just in case anything like this has happened.
Right. And look at that. Jose's actually handing out a few bags to some of his Monster family to hold everybody over. I mean, that's
awesome.
I love that our family takes care of our family, right? I think that's
Hey, look at Kinley. Kinley's got a good one.
Kinley's got one. What do you call it when a snowman throws a temper tantrum?
A meltdown. I want to tell you all about Kinley. So when you guys open your orders and on your packing slip, you have a handwritten note, that's coming from Kinley. Kinley is literally writing those, and she does some really awesome stuff. She customizes them to each person. She also sometimes writes a coupon code on the bottom of your packing slip with her thank you note. So always be on the lookout for that. And thank you, Kinley, for going that extra mile. That is so cool that she takes the time to write one of those for everybody. Oh my gosh, look at what Mandy said. Post that one up there, Eddie. Shh, don't growl. Apparently, you can't use beef stew as a password because
it's not strong enough. I like that one.
That's the bomb right there. That is the
I'm
bomb.
going to share that with people. That's going to be my new password.
We got to save that for Mitch. I don't think Mitch could have got that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you got the code. Is it working now, Eddie, or is it going to be live after the show?
It'll be live after the show. I started to do it, and you were talking, and I was trying to do it, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to have to test it and make sure it doesn't double dip and all that stuff. So we'll just do it after the show.
Okay.
Right.
Well.
So everyone's probably saying, call it a show. Let's go. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, they're like, get off. Well, if anybody has any questions, I think we can recap that FedEx and UPS are picking up tomorrow. And they're picking up everything tomorrow. I think they're sending a semi, if I heard correctly.
Yes.
They're going to send a semi. So orders will be out. We appreciate you guys for sticking with us. Oh, and Mitch is still lost. I don't think we touched on why Mitch isn't here, but Mitch is literally still not here. So
you mean figuratively or literally he's lost?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Both. I'm sure he's completely lost.
Completely
lost. We're not sure if he's coming back. So.
Yeah, he was talking about spending for his family, you know, and
in April.
In April. Well, guys, I think we'll call that a show. We got a couple of jokes. We got an update. We got an offer. Oh,
one more time. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry at the people. Abby, what's this baby's name? It's not Abby. It's Gracie. That's her name.
Gracie? Which one is it?
Bye. Are you waving?
Where you're going to run through all the names.
It's Gracie or is Abby. Most of the time I call her Abby. You wave bye? We've been working on her waving bye. That's what we've been doing while we're stuck in a snowstorm. But Melissa, here's the code, the deal, one more time. 50% off Dr. Verwere's hip and joint. Bye. Limit 2. And the code is Eddie Hurts 50. Eddie, bye. Eddie Hurts 50.
She's ready to go.
She's ready. She's like, okay.
All right.
Take me back up there to my grandma. She's way more entertaining than you guys.
All right, let's go work on that code. Bye, everybody. Stay warm.
Bye,
stay safe.
everybody. Bye.